Hello students, in this video we are going to start our programming in QBasics. QBasics में किस तरीके से programming की जाती है we will learn in this video. In my last video I have discussed about some technical terms related to QBasics. QBasics क्या होता है, उसमें क्या क्या वेरिएबल किसे कहते हैं, ये सब चीज़ें हमने पढ़ी थी. ऑपरेटर क्या होते हैं. नाउ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू इंस्टॉल QBasics. सबसे पहले हमें क्या करना पड़ता है, QBasic इंस्टॉल करना पड़ता है अपने कंप्यूटर सिस्टम में. सो यू कैन डाउनलोड इट, आई विल गिव द लिंक ऑल्सो. You can download it from internet and you can install it on your computer system. Then you will get this option on your desktop and you have to open this. Now you will get this विंडो स्क्रीन. इस विंडो स्क्रीन, ये जो फर्स्ट स्क्रीन होगी आपकी, ये विंडो आपके सामने आएगी एंड देन यू हैव टू प्रेस स्केप की एंड ऑल्ट प्लस एंटर टू व्यू इन फुल स्क्रीन. फुल स्क्रीन अब हमें दिखने लगी है. टू गेट द फुल स्क्रीन व्हाट वी हैव टू प्रेस ऑल्ट प्लस एंटर. Only then we can get the full screen. Now I am going to start my first program. So with my first program, what I have to do in this program is I have to just write hello students. So whatever we want to write in QBasic, we use print command. So we have to write print space. Whatever you want to show as output, you have to write it in double inverted commas. तो जो आप देख सकते हैं मैंने डबल इन्वर्टेड कॉमास यहाँ पर लगाए हैं एंड आई एम गोइंग टू राइट हेलो स्टूडेंट्स. एंड नाउ वी हैव टू रन दिस प्रोग्राम. रन. We have shortcut also, shift plus F5. So now we are getting output hello students. Now another line I am going to write print this is your first program. Again I am going to run with the help of shortcut keys, that is shift plus F5. Now you can see here hello students, then again hello students, then this is your first program. Why we are getting this double time hello students? Now again if I run this program now, then see जो प्रीवियस का हमारा आउटपुट था इट इज नॉट इरेज्ड. वो इरेज नहीं हुआ है और हमारा नया आउटपुट उसी के बाद शो हो रहा है. तो पुराना तो जो था वो तो है ही है, उसी के आगे से कंटिन्यू हमारा नया आउटपुट शो हो रहा है. नाउ इफ आई यूज CLS here, we have another command CLS and we should use it before starting our program so that we can erase, we can clear the screen. Actually this command is used to clear the screen. So I'm going to again run this. Now you can see everything was cleared. The first command, what the first command does, it clears everything from the screen. सब कुछ clear होने के बाद then it is printing hello students and then in the next line it is printing this is your first program. Again I am going to run this. So again you can see कि पहले सबसे पहले क्या हुआ है, स्क्रीन क्लियर हुई है. तो विद द हेल्प ऑफ CLS वी कैन क्लियर द स्क्रीन. नाउ whatever we want to print, we have to put it in double inverted commas and we have to use print command. Next thing what I am going to do is I am going to use input command. So input command basically is used to take the input from user side. So I am going to, this is I am going to erase. पहले मैं इनपुट लिख लेती हूँ यहाँ पर, एंटर a number. With the help of input keyword we can get the input. अब जो भी नंबर यूजर एंटर करेगा, what the number is entered by the user will be stored in this variable. Suppose I am going to use here x. तो यहां पर क्या होगा, नंबर जो भी हम एंटर करेंगे वो हो जाएगा x में स्टोर. You all know variables. In my last video I have shown you what are variables. जो भी नंबर हम एंटर करेंगे it will goes to x. It will store in x. And now I am going to print this x. Print. You enter. X. Now I am going to run this. Before that I am going to clean this line. Then I am going to run this with the help of Shift plus F5. Shift plus F5. Now you can see the output, hello students. The first line is hello students and then second line is enter a number, and it is waiting for an input. Now I am going to put here 23. यहाँ पर मैंने नंबर दिया है 23. It will store in x variable. Now I have printed x. तो x की जगह पे now you can see what is written here in the place of x, 23. तो जहां पर भी मैं x put करूंगी 23 will come in the place of x. I hope all this clear to you. If you have any query, any doubt, you can ask me. It is not necessary to take only x variable. You can take it as age, and I am going to write here enter your age, and the age will goes to age variable. Any variable you can take. It is not mandatory you have to use age. Any variable you can make, any variable you can use. You can make the variable yourself. The age, the value which you enter will goes to age. And here I am going to show your age. Your age is age. And now I am going to see the output. So hello student, the first line which we wrote in print command, with the help of print command, is hello student. Next line we are taking the input, so it is coming enter your age. Age we have to put, suppose I am putting here 14. Your age is, in the place of age we are getting 14. I hope all this clear to you that how to take input. Also we can save the file, save file with my age, and okay. Now we can come out with the help of exit.